Hello, everyone, and welcome to All on the Table. Today we will be playing Secrets of Small Gods. This is a Pathfinder game. I'm your game master and host, Jen Giggles. And with me today we'll have 4 players. And we'll be starting with the Underneath Otari game as the basis, going through the beginner's box for the Pathfinder 2nd edition, so that everyone has a chance to learn the rules before we dive deep into all the other things that can happen in here. And I'll bring everybody on and we'll let everyone introduce themselves here in just a second. And please be nice to our wonderful mods today because they are taking care of you.
Well, howdy everybody. I'm Matt. I'm playing Tybal Toldrum today. We're both he, him. Tybal is a catfolk rogue. Who wants to go next?
But I guess I'll go next. I thought we were going to get somebody giving us directions. That's what I need. Hi, I'm Billy. I'm playing Lila Dimglade, who is a witch. And I've never played Pathfinder before, and I'm only 70% sure I filled out my character sheet correctly, so this will be fun.
Hi, I'm Gwendolyn, she, they, and I am playing Rain. She's a film-known leaf druid, and so yeah, this is my first time playing Pathfinder and as well, so.
Also, my pronouns are she, her. Sorry, I didn't say that. But now I did.
I can go next. I'm Thad, he, they. The they is silent. I'm playing Fangs Damonmeyer, a orc Dampier, who is also he, they. He is also louder than the they for him as well.
I love that.
Also, I have no idea what I'm doing, so hi.
We all have no idea what we're doing. It's going to be
We're
a
on a
mess.
journey.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, Roll20 seems to have completely lost all of my stuff related to the beginner box, despite having acquired it and attached it to this particular game.
Oh, good.
Oh no, fun.
That's what you want.
So
That's what you want.
it's okay. I own I own this game in 3 different ways. It's just going to be a little bit slower pulling maps up because I have to also pull them out of. I have to make sure I've downloaded stuff correctly for this onto my computer, and then I can upload it. So, yeah, it's very strange. I don't know what happened. It's Roll20. These things happen all the time. Where is... While we're doing this, we will talk a little bit here. That's not right. Oh my word. Okay. I am very confused right now as to what exactly happened because everything was here a week ago when I went in and double checked because I like to do that. So, we'll get going here anyway. Excuse me. For each of you, you have been sent by the Pathfinder Society to connect with the town of Otari. Otari is just a day or two's travel at most from Absalom. It's a pretty, a major city and trading port on an island within the area. And what you've been instructed to do is discover what the problem is so that it can be solved and taken care of. Want to make sure they're just, they sent you here so that we can make sure that everything is processed, being clear, because one of the friends of the Pathfinder Society is saying, "Hey, there's some weird stuff going on here. So you need to come visit and get this taken care of." So, well, you guys are headed off to the city.
I hate the city.
You
I
hate the
love
city.
weird stuff.
So many people in the city. It's so crowded.
Probably a better city than
Well,
one
you
I
do-
came from.
Things.
You do get to remember. You do get to, if you remember, avoid a number of problems because Billy's not with you. It's just the three of you traveling. Oyla's not there.
Wow.
Oyla's hoping things are, going to be solved by visiting Otari because Otari is dumping stuff out into the swamp.
Yeah, get your crap out of my swamp. Also, it's Lila, not Layla.
Lila, sorry. Lila is dumping things into heading into Otari to talk to a friend that they know in town, somebody they've traded with to help take care of things, make sure things are working correctly. But it's not easy in that regard.
It's not. It's real tough.
It is a little tough. So
So I'm not there. I'm just like hanging out in my swamp.
so you've all been sent to you've all been sent into the I'm sorry, into town, and you're heading to the Crow's Casks because that's the bar in town where everybody generally gathers and talks to see if you can catch up on any of the rumors that are found there.
Mhm.
The bar. One of my favorite places to get into.
What was that?
Bars are just a wonderful place for a guy like me to get into. You know, everybody likes to do a little thing. Some people are paying attention to the music. Other people are gambling in the corner. But you know what they're not paying attention to? A little cat like me.
I've
I
never
like
been
its
to
voice.
a real bar before. Uh, do you think they're gonna have like the big mugs?
They likely have a mug about the size of you if you really wanted it. I've seen barrels, in fact. I'd love to see you try to drink out of that.
Oh, I could do that.
Okay, yeah. You could definitely go for that. You guys come into Otari, the small little town here, head over to the bar. And once you get there, what do you do?
I think the first thing I'd like to do if I'm into a new town and a new bar is just kind of find a nice little corner and take a few minutes to just gather the lay of the land. See who's talking, see who's doing what before I make any real moves. So maybe just find a nice spot somewhere where I can see the whole place and maybe order a drink.
Wait, so I have a question. It's just the three party members. I'm currently not in the town. I'm not at the bar. I'm not doing all this stuff.
Oh, I'm finding out what they're doing before we come back to you.
Am I in Otari or am I? I'm
You
not
can
with the
be
main group yet.
if you want to be in town right now, you can, or we can have you come in after the fact. Either way.
I understand. Okay, fine. I'm in my swamp. I'm doing stuff. I'm taking care of Henry. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Well, yeah, since I'm used to the forest, I should probably be hiding with Lila, but no, much like Ty, probably checking the surroundings and seeing what's going on before, making my way to the bar.
Okay.
So I sit down at the bar and
You're fine and right for the bar.
Fangs does not really know his own strength, but he's very excited. So he just crashes onto the bar stool, kind of it like dents down into the floor a bit, slams his fist down the table. I'd like one drink, please, he says, holding up 2 fingers.
One alcohol, please.
The barkeep gives you so a couple of halflings are running around delivering things. Like, you're not sure how, but they're pulling off the German barmaid because it's literally just after hours. Everybody's coming in and getting stuff, and so barmaid, they're running around, and a glass winds up in front of you. You're not sure if it's what you ordered, but there's a glass in front of you.
He didn't order anything particular.
One alcohol, please.
So he's very happy. He's never had alcohol before, but he's heard good things.
That's a good job, Fang. You got what you wanted.
All right, so yeah, you've got what you want. It's there. You're good to go. Yeah, things look pretty solid for you.
It tastes stingy.
It does not taste stingy at all. You're not entirely sure what it is you've been given, but you're pretty sure this wasn't what you ordered.
Mouth water.
Why don't you roll a perception check? I think it is.
Sure. So actually, how do I do that in here?
So on your character sheet, when you bring it up, and you're going to click on so in line with your so on character on the first page there, as you scroll down, you'll have your skills. And so in this case, let me see, it's acrobatics, arcana, athletics, crime, deception, diplomacy, intimidation. Okay. In this case, yeah, I'm not sure which skill it is, actually. Let me see. Medicine, nature. Roll a society check. Actually, in this case, roll a society. So just click on the blue word society. And see what happens.
Oh, does it like roll for me?
Yep, it automatically rolls for you. So we'll go through first there, because you got a 13 on that roll.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
It's roll 20.
Yeah, it auto rolls the d20 for you, adds your stat to it. Everything's good.
Fancy.
In this instance, you're actually not certain you would have been served based on how you spoke and how many fingers you held up. They might have assumed you were already drunk. And because you aren't actually drunk, you're aware of this.
It's water.
Excuse me, barkeep. I think this might be not alcohol. I'm not super familiar with the concept, but this seems incorrect.
Well, you roll now. You can roll your perception. So if you move to the right of the skills, you'll see perception is another number up there, and you'll want to click the word perceive, and it'll roll for you.
Wait, where is? I do
to the right of skills, there's a spot that'll say perception.
Oh, I see. Got it.
This is actually alcohol. It's just very watered down liqueur. And so, like a liqueur, it's got a taste of something other than, straight liquor to it, or straight alcohol, but it is mostly water. So instead of a shot of like 40 proof alcohol, which is like, slightly better than a glass of wine or a strong beer, it is probably one shot of alcohol inside of a pint mug.
Fangs is pretty content with that, actually. Oh, thank you. that was very considerate of you to make sure I didn't get in over my head. And he takes another big drink.
Good to take it easy for your first one.
All right. And then with and so we'll take a look here and want to make sure. So what is Rana doing?
Rain. So yeah, after entering the bar, I do want to kind of make rounds and kind of listen in to see if I can pick up on any conversations that about the what do you say, that it was dumping him into the swamp?
Yeah, there was something dumping into the swamp, but there's also like there's talk of stuff going on under the town, and it's very strange. And they're a little concerned. They're like, what's going on? We want to check into that.
So yeah, just kind of making rounds throughout the bar, just kind of listening in to what's going on. Take my little bunny with me.
And with that, just a second here. I want you to make a check. Let me make sure I get the right one for you here. Have you roll your stealth and your perception. So roll your perceive.
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. Whoa, 25. Oh, damn.
You
Nice.
are
Nice.
not. Yeah, most people are not paying any attention to you, so they're really, things are going well. And you're listening around, and people are talking about weird stuff happening underneath the fishery. Like that's kind of like there's some stuff under the fishery. We're not sure, and there's a lot going on there. And instead of draining down to the offside, because Otari is a pretty typical bay. So at the north end of it is this, is where the city sits and stuff, and the fishery's off to the side a little bit, and it drain, and they try and dump stuff so it doesn't wash back into the bay. People have been talking about how inland they're getting a lot of smells that aren't fish or swamp. They're getting other stuff going on. That's kind of getting back and forth around here at this point, and people aren't exactly sure. So let's yeah. So that's where you're at, and let's go to Lila. I'm gonna get these eventually correct. Even if I screw up a little bit.
You're doing great.
Let's go to Lila and see what she is up to as she comes into town.
All right. So Lila is this like hunched over kind of old woman. She's an elf. She is well into her 700s, and is kind of like a local crazy lady / legend. She doesn't like the term crazy, but that's what people call her. And anyway, she's coming into town. She prefers not to engage with the townsfolk as much as possible, but she has found that she can procure stuff from the swamp berries, alligator eggs, just little bits and bobs, interesting funguses, and she can trade those for things. And right now, she's specifically coming into town because she needs a new basket. Her old basket, she's had it for 171 years. Finally gave up the ghost, and she needs to get a new one. So she is just motoring into town, and as she gets close, she's having a conversation with someone she calls Henry. So she's like, "Don't worry, Henry. We'll get you your basket right away, and we'll if anyone knows why the swamp smells weird, we'll talk about it. We'll ask them about it. But we gotta meet our contact, our basket maker, and that's what she's doing."
And so you've been around for a while, and there is another elf in town who you can meet up, who you know and meet up with,
Elves, yes.
and stuff. What is her name here? Just a second. I remember her. I've seen her.
Me too. I know her very well. And her name is.
I'll
I'm
have it
trying to
for you.
remember.
Just a second.
Oh, I'm trying to think of the name. Oh. I don't know if I can't remember names that well. I know what she looks like. Elf.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, you know.
it's a bit of a struggle for me on some days, and today is apparently one of those days.
I'll know her when I see her.
But you're I know it's you're actually looking for Rin. I found her name. You're looking for Rin.
Rin, of course.
It's Rin's Wonders.
Rin?
She's just a very eccentric, like she's like half elf. She's like an elf tiefling, so she's an elven tiefling.
Oh my.
And
Next
she's
one,
very
Rin.
long lived. She's been around and traveled for a really long while, and she has this house full of this store full of things that if you need it, she's probably got it. So it's a really good place to go shopping, but not necessarily everything's going to be, handed to you there. So, but if you want to head in and talk to Rin, you definitely can do so.
Okay, I will push open the door. Rin? Rin, are you there? Rin? I'm here for my basket.
Hello, my friend. Hello,
Hello.
welcome.
Yes,
How
I'm
can
here.
I help you today?
I need a new basket. We talked about this. Was it this year or last year? I can't remember.
It was 5 years ago.
It was 5. That's so short a time. Oh my. 5 years. Wow, it feels like yesteryear. Yes. I need a new basket for Henry, please.
Yes. Of course. Come. I did get several options in. I've been holding them for you.
Excellent.
She gives you a
5
selection of like 7 baskets to pick from.
I picked the 4th one.
Okay. It's basically identical to the one that just broke.
Oh, it looks perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Henry will be so happy. And at this point, she's wearing like this cloak, and Henry, who is her familiar, comes out, and he is a huntsman spider who is about 10 inches across, and she loves sort of scaring kids with the fact that she's got this giant spider with her, but he's harmless. He's a lamb. He's a precious lamb, and he just wants his basket, and he kind of crawls out over her arm and into the basket and does like a couple little like laps like a dog, and then just kind of like hunkers down.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes it. He loves it. This is perfect.
Of course.
Amazing.
And so you're going to and as you're leaving, Rin says, "Oh, my friend,
Yes.
there are some new people in town from the Pathfinder Society,
I
and
hate them
they
already.
might be very, very helpful in solving what's wrong with your swamp."
I shouldn't have said I hate them because I want someone to help me figure out my swamp. Who are these people?
I know it's trouble. I know it's troublesome, but it is what it is. So there is a orc and a gnome and a catfolk in town. People you will not have seen before.
Oh, so just look for anyone I haven't seen. That's great advice.
Catfolk are rather rare in town, and so there should only be one over in the bar.
All right. Well, I will go look for them. Thank you. And she leaves with not even like pretending like she's gonna pay for the basket. She just leaves.
All right. So you head over there, and then you meet this lovely person.
Who do I meet?
all
Right.
four of you, as the others start to leave the bar and stuff. Tamily Tanderville, who is the owner of the fishery, comes in and says, please, I'm the one that sent the request for people from the Pathfinder Society to take a look at what's going on in the fishery. Things are not right there, and it's very troublesome. Can you please come and help?
Hang on, I was here first. They need to help me with my swamp.
I'm
You
pretty
cat.
sure they're related, my dear. I'm pretty sure they're related.
Okay.
Start with the fishery, and as the problems get solved, so will the issues with your swamp. We know there's something wrong there, and we're all certain they're connected. Okay.
Yeah.
You can tell Emily is very skilled at calming down frustrated employees or customers as she's going through and doing this very smooth talking concept with you.
Wow, look at that persuasion check. It's so high.
Is there are weird things?
Weird.
There's stuff going on down there. Come with me. I'll take you down. Here.
Oh, this one. She's gonna. Lara's gonna point at Fangs and be like, "Look at you. You're gigantic. I didn't know they made people that big."
I didn't know they made people that small. Nice to meet you. And he shakes his hand down aggressively. Name's Fangs. Fangs Damemeyer.
What do you mean you don't know people make her that small? I'm right here. And look at
I'm
Lila.
the third tallest person here.
This is like, I'm a small, sure. Probably too small for Fangs to even notice.
All right.
How did you get here?
So
Look how small Rain is.
all right. So as you walk in, everything is pretty solid and working out well for you. Let's see here. I need to get the right map. Just a second. Here we go. Got it. And then I can get you guys all on the map. Haha. So
Fancy.
all right, let's make this happen. I'll get you guys on the right map, and then we'll go from there.
As we're all.
So
Oh, go ahead.
what we're seeing going on is she's leading you to the fishery, and things are pretty solid and happening well there. So it's not much of a it's not much of a thing to deal with. For all of you, you're pretty experienced with traveling and walking around cities, except the one of you who lives in the swamp. But you head on over. The fishery is all well taken care of. The fishery's taken care of. Things are good in that regard. Oh, come on. Did not upload my maps. What is wrong?
Come on,
It's okay.
honey.
Where are we going to be looking for the maps when they do pop up?
I will bring them to I will bring them up on the screen in front of you.
Perfect.
Well, while we're walking over to the fishery, I'm saying to the rest of my crew here is, fisheries come and go. Where I'm from, there's a lot of different places like this in the big city of Absalom. But I just gotta wonder, the Pathfinder Society sent us to deal with something there. I was expecting, something exciting and, full of treasure and danger. Fishery seems to me like a waste of our time. What do y'all think?
I agree. We should deal with the swamp.
The captain did really want me going after treasure. I mean, doing things that were adventurous. Yes, adventurous.
Well,
There's treasure in the swamp. So much of it.
Oh, what kind of treasure you got in the swamp?
Oh, no, come. Well, we have to get this taken care of. Come, quickly.
We'll show you later.
Where did my? There it is.
Ooh, I want to do now.
You're not just talking about trees and flowers and bugs, are you?
What else would I talk about? That's all that matters.
That's not treasure. That's
Beautiful
just nature.
gems and beetles and eggs and fish and bog bodies. Those are fun. Fine.
All
Are
right.
there any rats?
Let us turn on. Let's see. No. All right, I have the map up, so we are going to start here as best we can. Yeah. We're going to start. Yes.
See no map.
I'm bringing you there in a second.
Okay. Okay.
I got to grab your tokens and move them with me. So.
All right. So Lila's going to continue kind of talking about treasures of the swamp, not really understanding that. Sorry, Matt. I can't remember your character's name.
Tybal, Tybal, or just Ty.
Hi. Not really understanding that Ty is asking about like real treasures, and just like, yes, well, you know, the golden cap mushroom is worth more than its weight in gold. Stir fry of those with some crocodile young is the best dish you'll taste.
A little small friend comes out of Fang's sleeve. It's a little rat. He turns to hey, Uncle Jeffrey, do you think the captain would like any of that stuff? The rat kind of
The rat hitter is back very clearly that he's pretty sure you're not supposed to return to the ship and the captain's leaving you behind.
that doesn't sound right.
That rat's
All right.
I think the rat friend might like some of that, those bugs and things, but I'm looking for more, gold and silver, precious gems, cool magical items. My old boss, he used to tell me all sorts of stuff he would find on adventures and things like that. We're not talking about bugs.
All right, you guys enter the fishery.
Gems.
It's a few minutes to walk because it is, just kind of the way things are. But the whole thing, for the most part, is pretty straightforward. You think? You are in. You do come into this giant map. So you enter, and I'm trying to get the fog to work properly.
And that will show up on the same screen as the video?
Yeah, you guys should, is any part of this map blacked out for you?
It just says secrets of small gods.
Yeah, we can't.
No
Yeah.
wonder. There we go.
There we go.
Ah, I see. It is in Roll20. Okay.
Is the map blacked out for you? Because
No.
Not a lot. A little bit.
The background's black, if that's what you
I
mean.
think it's funny.
yeah.
Yeah,
So you
right.
do you see where your characters are?
Yeah, we can see
Yeah,
the
right
Down in
characters.
bottom center, right? Okay.
Mm,
I do
this
not
is
know
true.
why this is behaving the way it is, but it is, and that's what we've got.
Because it's session 1.
Session one.
Pretty much.
Oh,
pretty
I
much.
see. You zoom in, you can kind of see our characters. Got it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a very large map, and so you should each have control of your character. Double check that.
Hold on.
Ooh, I don't know what these colors are, but
Which?
Hey,
Oh,
get off of me. Get off me.
I guess that one's me.
Oh, there we go. Wait, so
All right.
what's before we get into this, what's the is each big square 5 feet, or because it looks like each big square is divided into 4 little squares?
It is. Each big square is a 10-foot by 10-foot square.
Okay, so I can only move 10 feet at a time. Then it looks like.
Yep.
If you hold down Alt and then and move your token, and it will stay wherever you put it.
I just deleted my. Oh, I don't know what I did. I guess that's Alt is not the same on. That's
On a
not-
MacBook, yeah, I don't know what it
that's
is on a
not Mac.
MacBook.
I hit Command and I went on it.
Yeah,
And
this
just-
should be. I think you guys should have hidden areas, but I can't seem to get that to go. So
Hang on, Jen. I broke everything.
it's okay.
Alt on a Mac. Google. I gotta ask Google something real quick. Oh. What is the third key for that? Oh, Option. Okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
These things are way bigger than they should be on this map.
What's the same?
The squares?
That's okay. Hang on.
It's me. Okay. Option. Click. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, those are way bigger than they should be. Small rats. No, that's just distorting it up a square. Why are you guys so small? Hang on.
Oh, there's giant rats in here. Get Uncle Jeffrey on it. Uncle Jeffrey.
There we
So
go.
friends.
Just so big.
Much harder to accidentally sit on.
Oh, look at
That ever happened, right, Uncle Jeffrey?
I'm so big.
Things just kind of looks guiltily to the side.
All right, there you go. You're all the correct scale for this right now, I think.
All right. There we go. That makes more sense.
Hooray!
All right.
Very
You
nice.
guys are.
Should we all be the same size? I feel like my character probably should be a little bit bigger. No.
No, your scale is
You're
the
that
same.
big.
Okay.
Your scale
You
should
take up
now
the
be the
same
same.
space.
Yeah. You've got a cluster of rats coming in.
Ah,
Yay, new friends!
Yeah,
thanks,
go ahead
there
and
are
make
rats.
And 4 rats come forward. And they are going to be attacking you.
Oh,
So they look mean rats.
They definitely look like mean rats.
They're not
Can
from
things
Uncle.
can do use ability to try and see if you can make friends with them?
Let's read this here info block for you. It says the stairs leading into the basement of the Otari fishery creak with age as you make your way downstairs. Find that the beast that has been eating all the fish. Because this is literally the main reason that the other 3 were called to town. There.
you know,
In the
there's no
center of the
rats in
room-
the swamp.
In the center of the room, there is a drain. And barrels filled with fish surround the outside of this drain. 2 of the barrels have been smashed open and spill their contents over the floor. In the east wall, or in this case, the north wall, a large hole has been opened up and going off into darkness. Just a few hours ago, you gathered with other adventurers in the tavern, and where you were, and as you walked, you were offered 10 gold pieces each if you could put an end to the menace. She was thrilled when you did agree to help her with the task. But as you make your way downstairs, you can't help but wonder if, and especially Lila here, can't help but wonder if Rin was right that there's more to this than just eating the fish.
This is rats. We got There's no rats in the swamp. Are we
A
rolling
strange
initiative?
chittering comes from the hole, and suddenly a massive rat the size of a dog emerges from the darkness.
Oh
And it isn't
no!
alone. The giant rats rush towards you, their huge teeth snapping.
ROUS.
Would you say these are of unusual size?
Yes, yes, indeed. They are ROUSs.
My God. I don't think they exist.
Asks Uncle Jeffrey if he knows them, which Uncle Jeffrey is kind of offended and reminds him that not all rats know each other.
And also
I'm a rat,
says,
doesn't mean I'll know each
these
other.
things aren't even rats. They're ROUSs. They're not nice.
Sorry, what's an ROUS?
Rodents
of
of
unusual
unusual
size.
Sorry, you broke up.
So
Rodents-
rodents of unusual size.
Oh.
So I'll need
That's
all
a
of you
princess
to
project.
roll initiative.
I was gonna say, Layla, you're not in the fire swamp, are you?
Actually,
Lila.
I've been making my home quite comfortably in the fire swamp for some time. I know how to avoid all the bad things.
So on your character sheets, you can
Click your token first.
roll for initiative. You just click the initiative and it gives you an order of them, and we'll go from there.
I don't know if I clicked my token first.
Yeah, click your token before you click an initiative, and it should be able to be
Yep.
logged.
I'll do it for next time, but I don't want to re-roll my 18 because I like that number.
Question, GM.
Where-
Could I have rolled stealth for this? For initiative?
For initiative,
Yeah.
roll stealth.
Yeah, could I have been stealthing for this? That way, so I can use my initiative?
Yeah, you could have come down here stealthily. It's kind of a dark area. If you don't have low light vision, it's kind of hard. But all of you have low light vision.
Sorry, I didn't find initiative on my sheet for some reason. Can someone...
Right
It's under
next to
perception.
Right next to your perception button.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, and so roll.
Matt, I don't know if you can turn your microphone up at all, but you're real quiet. Like you're real quiet.
If you go on Discord and right-click on my name, you can turn my volume up.
Yep, I did that.
Oh, okay.
I did that for you too, Billy, because you were awfully quiet at the start as well.
Okay.
All right.
Well.
Yeah, default is half for everybody.
Okay. I don't know how to do that on my phone.
If you click on his icon,
There we go. Perfect.
How do I sound now? Any better?
What's your perception at, Ty?
My perception. What is my perception? Oh, my perception is 4.
Okay. So you go second. And then we've got, let's see.
All high rolls.
Were you wanting my total, or
Yeah.
were you wanting my mod?
What's your good rolls?
Your mod. Yeah,
Oh.
I wanted your mod so I
Oh,
could
okay.
compare it to what the rat had for perception. 'Cause
Gotcha.
That's Heartbreak Ties.
Yeah, my mod is -1. My total is 4.
Yeah, four is what I need. That perception number.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
plus 4 versus theirs. So, and then we've got
Gwendolyn and I are also tied.
yeah. What is Fangs' perception?
I believe 5? Let me double check that.
And what is Ra'ena's? Ra'ena's.
you said the perception in the circle?
Yeah. No, there's a plus or a minus. There's a plus number there. Should be on each of your character sheets.
Let's say
The
yeah,
modifier?
but the mod says 4.
Yep, mod says 4. Your perception number though is 7.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
so
wow.
7.
So I am last.
And yours is what was yours for?
5.
You have a 5. Okay, so that just means you go second out of the two of you because you rolled the same.
Cool.
Okay, what's Lila gonna do?
Okay. So the first thing that's going to happen is, let's see. That did not stay.
Yeah.
I'm putting numbers on my rats so I know which ones are which. You guys can't see them, but that's okay. I can when I click on the rat. All right. Rat number 1 moves forward and attacks you. Attacks Fangs here. What is your AC, Fangs? Your
1 sec. Let me see. 10.
That's a miss. The rat lunges for you and slips on the the fish water and the fish that are broken out of the smashed, crates, and takes a swipe with its paw but misses you.
Cool. Fangs just kind of laughs. He's cute.
All right, now it's Ty's turn.
Awesome. Now, since I'm before the rest of these dudes, are they considered flat-footed? Is that how that works? Awesome. Well, then, crouching down in the darkness, Ty's just going to go ahead and, for his first action, pull out his crossbow. And then he's going to take a shot.
Which one are you shooting at?
I'm going to be shooting at the one that hasn't moved yet, this one here.
Go ahead and roll.
That is a 19 to hit.
Roll your damage.
And I get sneak attack for this, right?
Yes, because they didn't see you.
Awesome. So that's 5 points of damage plus 4 points of sneak attack damage.
Okay. That bolt goes right through the neck, snapping its head sideways as it crumples to the ground.
Oh, dang.
You see Ty just smile and like, it's a rat. I'm a cat. These things happen.
Fangs is just like covering Uncle Jeffrey's eyes and ears. Don't listen to them. You'll be fine.
There we go.
Okay,
That is no more.
So question, GM, I do have one more action, but since I have a crossbow, do I have to use that action to reload it? How does that work?
No, you don't have to. You can't. But if you reload, if you do reload, that's your one action, right?
Okay, so after
your
each
3
crossbow
actions
shot.
for the round.
Gotcha. So after each crossbow shot, I have to use an action to reload. Gotcha.
Yep, you'll need to reload your crossbow as one of your actions, but you don't have to do it now.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my last action to just move, and I'm going to kind of back up 5, 10 feet to right there, and that's my turn.
Okay.
So,
Lila,
okay, so hang on. Each square is 5 feet or 10 feet?
5 feet.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so now this is me being new at Pathfinder and not really knowing what's going on. So we have 3 actions, and also this might be helpful for people who are watching. What can you break down what we can do with our actions on our turn?
So you've got the little diamond symbol. So it's like a little diamond with a little part of a diamond on your character sheets.
Sure. Yeah.
And if you see one diamond, it is a single action, such as
Gotcha.
stride. Stride is a. If we were playing in person, I'd have these wonderful little cheat cards for you.
Hmm. But we're not.
No, we're not. So stride is a move, or move. Stride is your move. It is a single action. You move. You can move
Up to my move speed.
up to your move speed, right? So
All right.
you can move up to 30 feet. You may strike. Strike is a single action that would be swinging a sword, swinging a shooting a crossbow, something like that. If your weapon is not ready, it takes an action to pull your weapon out. Most spells, and I don't know exactly which, most spells are 2 actions to cast, but not all of them. Some of them are single action or a reaction.
Yeah. Can you do like 2 spells if they're each 1 action? Like, is that okay? In
Yeah.
your turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well then.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
going
lot
to-
it's a lot more strategic than D&D with your actions on how they work, because you can plan things out for, oh, I'm going to do this, this, and this, because that's only 3 actions, and that should kill this thing.
Right,
And you can
right.
also, if you want to use a skill, like say you get a bonus from something,
Yeah.
like acrobatics to do a really cool attack, and that's one of your feats or class feats or whatever that you selected. You can do that. That's a single action to use the
Right.
skill. So it just
Gotcha.
like you can plan those things out in that way. But at first level, you don't have too many feats that will trigger skills to bonus or whatnot.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, so on her turn, she's going to see the cat go behind me, and then see the big guy is like working on this rat up here, and so she's gonna go, hey, big guy, hit it real good. I'm gonna cast guidance on Fangs. So Fangs, you get a +1 to 1 attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check before the duration ends, which is until the start of my next turn. So yeah, you get a +1
Oh,
to
wait,
be guided.
really?
What?
I'm just gonna respond with a thumbs up because I guess I'm muted.
No, you're fine.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's been saying the director has muted you for like a while.
No.
Oh,
You're
That's
muted
different.
on the other
Ignore
one.
that. Ignore that completely.
Ignore that.
Okay.
this is
Let me
just
look at
video.
that.
We can all hear you on Discord. You're fine.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Will you hear me on the stream?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
You've been talking to Uncle Jeffrey.
Okay.
Of course.
I realized that, and then I went, wait. I think I've just been yelling at the screen.
No, we got it. Okay, so I'm going to cast guidance on you. So your guidance. Do a good job, and then I'm going to, I guess, point my little witch hand at the at this rat over here. That
Okay.
one. I don't know if you see that, Jen.
Yep.
And I'm going to just say like, I'm just going to start making this like buzzing noise with my throat, and you see just this cloud of little tiny like water fleas, or like the fleas and stuff in this basement are gonna rise up and like kind of cloud around this rat and try to bite it with buzzing bites. So I need you to do a fortitude saving throw, DC 17.
Okay.
Am I too loud?
I'm sorry, DC 17?
17. Yeah, maybe I wrote it wrong. I don't know, but that's what it says here.
The rat just ignores them all
All of them? Why?
and laser focuses on you.
Oh,
Why? You can't just ignore all of these. For piercing damage? It can just ignore piercing damage?
It can just ignore the spell.
Shit. You can't ignore spells. Okay, well, I see that, and I don't like that, and I got one more action. I'll be like, all right, thanks. Okay. Just gonna We
Yeah.
got Mulan back there.
So remember, there's layers. So if you look at the buzzing bites, there's critical success,
Oh, yeah.
success, failure, and critical failure.
Oh, but
These
I didn't
are-
see you roll anything.
You don't.
I wanted to see you
I get to
roll
hide
it.
my rolls on roll 20.
I wanted to see it.
It's the
Okay,
DM's
fine.
Pathfinder's a lot more brutal than 5th edition. You don't get
Rude.
to see half. She gets to roll sometimes for us. It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
That's rude. I don't like it.
In this case, so if you get
Critical success.
10, if you get 10 over, it's a critical success. If you get 10 under, it's a critical failure.
Yeah. So
If
you got a
roll
critical
20
success.
if you roll a 20 or a 1, it's automatically a critical success or critical failure, even if the target was still 10 less.
Okay.
So this
Yeah.
particular rat's just ignoring all the damage.
Well, you can ignore that 2 piercing damage. All right.
So,
Well, that's my turn. I'm done.
all right. And now it goes to Rena's turn.
Okay. So how big are the squares again?
5 feet.
5 feet. I was gonna say, because I wanted to cast Scatter Scree at one of these rats. Ooh, how do I click which one?
Click on the mouse. Just click on it. If you just press and hold with your
Oh.
mouse, that'll target it.
Okay, so yes, at that one, and it says range of 30, so is that 15, 20, 25, 30? Does it count the space I'm in, or in?
Nope, it does not count the space you're in. It's only spaces between you and whatever you're targeting. So this dead rat would be 25 away.
Okay, so that should hit that, and then I think it does say that it covers 2 contiguous 5-foot cubes. So I'm hoping to hit both of them.
Yep.
Let's see. I just hit the thing. Ooh, how do I cast the spell?
You
I think you did it.
You clicked it. It's 2 actions. Why am I not seeing the rest of the detail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't load it? I don't know.
No, you're fine. It told me the spell was cast, but it doesn't. For some reason, it's not giving me the details of the spell. So that's fine. I'll bring it up here in just a second.
Okay.
Which book was that one in? The advanced or regular player or core book?
That was in Secrets. Secrets of Magic.
Secrets of Magic. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
That might be why it's not loading the way the others do.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Illegal action.
Spells 88.
Ooh.
Page am I on? Nope, that's Soul Path. What section? Nope. That's items. Here we go. Shadow Companions. These are spells? Nope. Still magical items. Good lord, there's so much stuff in this book.
So many.
Magic items. Spells. Here we go. Spells. Extended reflex. Enforced Eidolon. Lifelink. Oh. Scatters. I don't want rituals. Summoner spells. Mega spells. Here we go. Almost there.
I say page 127, but you're in digital, aren't you? I don't know if it does the same.
Oh, it's almost identical. Here we go. Got it. Scatter Scree cantrip. You evoke a jumble of rocks in the area. The scattering Rocks deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier to creatures in the area. With a basic reflex save, the ground in the area creature can interact to clear the space. If you cast a spell again. Okay, so becomes difficult terrain, but it requires a reflex save to avoid taking damage. And it's a basic reflex save. Okay.
All right.
What basic DCs? Hang on. I know I have that somewhere. That's not what I wanted.
Mhm.
List the basic DCs. Okay. All right. So let's see here with the reflex save. All right. Neither of these rats are affected by the damage, but that is difficult terrain, so it makes it so they are now slower getting out of that.
Rats.
All right. All right. And now it is Fang's turn.
Wow, we're not having much luck.
Remember, you have +1 because you're guided.
Yes.
Sweet. So I think the first thing Fangs is going to try to do, of course, is to try and see if he can make friends with the rats. So he's
Okay.
going to shout across the way, hey, you rats! I'm friends with rats. They're some good people. Really, like, not in a weird way. I think we should hang out. I will let you decide what I should roll for that.
Oh, that's funny. So you're gonna want to roll. I think that would be that's going to be a diplomacy check.
Let me pull that up. See how I do. I don't actually expect that to work, but
It did not.
No, the 6. Oh no.
Nope. All three of them are like, die, you bastard.
I mean, you could have used your guidance on this skill check if you want, but I wouldn't.
It wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, sorry. Can I use that on the next one?
Yeah, you can use that on. Technically, you're adding with guidance a +1 for
Just
any
your next
one attack.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this
It's
case,
attack. No, it's attack,
roll it on this
deception check, saving throw, or skill check.
So Fangs is just very disappointed in these rats. He tried. He really wanted to be their friend. He says, okay, Uncle Jeffrey, get back in my shirt. You don't need to see this. And he's going to use... Okay, so I hope he can do this too. I don't really know how... Still getting used to how the turn order and like how many things he can do. But
Yeah.
I believe he should be able to do sudden charge, right?
not where he's at. He can just attack because he has a rat right in front of him.
Right, but he wants to go for the 2 in the back?
If you try to leave, you will get an attack of opportunity on you.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
He wants to get the both of them at once.
Okay.
So what does how does that work? Do you roll for the attack of opportunity now?
You do your thing.
All right. Do I just click sudden charge and it will roll it?
Yep. So in this case, with a quick sprint, you dash up to your foe and swing, stride twice. If you end your movement within melee range of at least one enemy, you can make a melee strike. So what sudden charge actually will do, now that you used one of your actions, is it's not going to let you stride. You can't pull it off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it requires you to stride twice.
Oh, sorry. The action doesn't mean stride twice. I thought that it's just striding twice for one action.
Nope. It means you stride twice, and a stride is a one action, is a single action, so it tells you you get to stride twice and then swing, and you gain a bonus to that. You can make that as an attack.
Okay, so wait, but you're saying I can't do that?
No, because you're yeah, hang on. Let me pull that feat up real quick.
Shouldn't it be like once he gets to the end with the stride, then if you end your movement within melee reach, you can make a melee strike. So what is that? Is that not the bonus part where he could just attack?
That's what I'm checking here. That's what I'm checking.
Because I wouldn't be doing that if it weren't for the fact that that's all one move.
Yep. Druid fighter. Here we go.
And it is a flourish.
No, those are the other ones. Here we go. Rogue.
So many rats in a basement.
Yes, there are so many rats in the basement. Ranger.
That's how every good adventure starts off, with rats in the basement.
I shouldn't have left my swamp. This would have been.
It frequently does. Frequently does. Here we go.
It does kind of read like an if then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I read it.
Yeah.
I read.
Yep, I think that's right.
Okay. In that case, so I use it to get to here. I think that's about 25 feet, right?
No, that's 10 feet.
That's 10 feet. You're fine.
Well, anyway, he grabs both rats simultaneously by the scruff of their necks and yeets them in opposite directions as far as he can.
Well, you can make one strike against an opponent, right?
Well, it says one or more enemies.
Right.
No, at least
One
one.
single strike of him lifting
You
them
can only
both.
make one strike, so you can only grab one of them.
Huh.
Otherwise, it's penalties to attack for multiple attacks, and you don't have enough actions to do a second attack this turn because you tried to convince him to join you.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So, which one are you going to hit?
Okay, I would have done things a little differently if I had known that, but I guess the one on the right?
Okay.
I mean, honestly, if I'd known that, I would have just grabbed the one closest to it. And not waste the flourish.
Well, maybe it's a GM's call. GM's call.
I mean, it is, you can make a strike against that enemy, so it's just the one enemy. So you can go back and just make the attack if you wish. So we're all learning here, and nobody else has gone yet. So
Come on.
Sorry. Yeah, I
You
think
can
that is
rewind, no problem.
I guess I misunderstood what it can do because it said one or more, so I thought that meant my bad.
Yeah, it's a little unclear, but it's just against that one enemy. So
Okay. In that case, let me see what other things I have here. Because that's wasting a lot for no good reason.
it would be,
Yeah.
yeah. So you can just make a strike against the rat in front of you.
Right. Do I have just a regular strike? I guess that would just be like punch, right? Or
Yeah, you have a sword you can use too, right?
but I'd have to use a move to pull the sword out.
You still have 2 actions left, so it's fine.
I kind of
because
want to yeet the rat. Can he just yeet the rat?
You want him to throw the rat?
Yeah. Because he wants to try and not kill the rats, but just disable them from attacking. He
Okay.
really likes rats.
Sure.
He
So
might accidentally kill it through yeeting. He doesn't know his own strength, but he's trying.
that's okay. Yeah, you can do that. You're gonna make you'll make an attack check. With your unarmed, it'll be an unarmed attack check.
So the unarmed fist, right?
Yep.
And then I get plus from my
Ooh.
You criticaled on that.
hit.
And you tried to grab the rat and you just snapped its neck.
Thing was irritated.
It
He
just
just
exploded.
starts crying like, "Oh, if I knew him
This is
so
some
well,
Golden
I'm sorry."
Caulfield shit.
Definitely.
You did a great job there,
Bravo.
Fangs. That's exactly what you should do.
Yeah, way to go, Banks.
Uncle
Good
Jeffrey
job.
goes, oh, yes, kill the bad things.
Wait, is that Uncle Jeffrey saying that to him?
Yes, that was Uncle Jeffrey saying that to him.
No, he's reassured. Okay, if you're sure you don't mind, I guess it's okay.
He has no problems with you killing these giant rats.
Hey, question for the GM.
Yeah.
What's critical damage looking like here? Because I'm just looking at the bonus on like how do we run? Is it just like double your damage, or because he rolled 6 normal and then 16 bludgeoning like as a critical damage? So like, what's
Yeah.
the modifier on extra damage? Because I might have to rewrite some of my critical damage spells.
So when you roll critical damage, hang on, that's in here. So when you hit with damage, right?
Yeah.
You roll double the damage.
Okay.
And add your modifier twice.
And add your modifier twice. Okay.
So if I'm swinging a longsword, it does 1d8 damage. I'd roll 2d8, and if my modifier is 3, I add 6 to the roll.
Okay. So it's 2 damage dice and double modifier?
Yep.
Okay.
And I guess he also the guidance as well.
You did
Yeah.
have that +1 to guidance. Yeah.
Yeah. Your attack used the guidance, which, you hit a natural 20 on that anyway, or near enough. The AC was not that, was not, you're more than 10 over that. So yeah, that rat just, you went and literally like punched through its neck and shattered it in like in an instant. So.
Oh, dang.
And does he have more move left, or is that 2 moves?
No, that's 1 move. So you did a skill, you punched, and you can still move. That's your 3rd action.
Cool. And yes, I think he is going to now. I guess if that's only 10 feet, then he has 25 movement, so he can move here, right?
Yep, you can stride over there, and you're good.
Cool. I'm trying to be in between the 2, but I don't think it will let me, so I'll just be there.
Yeah, it won't
You have
let
to
you
pick
sit
a
in the
side.
middle. You just grab one of them and go. All right, so you've put yourself right in front of this giant rat. It thinks that's a good idea, so it attacks you. and your AC is only 10 because you have no armor?
Do, don't I? I'm supposed to have armor.
Telling me you have no armor equipped. I know
Oh.
you're supposed to have some, but I don't know why it's not equipped.
I should not have a higher AC than you.
Weird. Did I make a mistake of some sort?
No, probably
Maybe.
not. Yeah, your worn items do not have your armor in there, so
Huh.
that's okay. Let's we'll what kind of armor did you pick again? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I feel like I vaguely recall being a little bit confused about the items part.
That's fine. Hang on. Let's jump
Probably
to
just whatever is standard for like the kind of character who is primarily used to being a meat shield.
yeah. That's yeah. So we're gonna jump to 270 here and. Armor plus proficiency bonus plus armor's item bonus to AC. You would have had you would have been wearing like medium armor, right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, let's you probably would have had on like hide or scale mail.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a quick thing here.
Thanks.
Hide armor.
He does also have shield block and attack of opportunity.
Let's see. Yeah, hardness, hit points. No, that's yeah. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Bulk level traits. Those don't matter. Invest. Yeah. Yeah. We'll figure out how to add it. So that gives you a AC bonus of 3 plus your proficiency bonus. And you are proficient as a fighter in medium armor. And as a at level 1, you have a proficiency bonus of I don't remember. Everybody gets the same proficiency bonus at level 1. What does everybody have for proficiency bonus again?
Range 3?
It's 1. It's a 1. So you have an armor of 14 right now.
Should I be changing that, or are you in there already?
No, we'll worry about that later. So,
okay.
All right. So with that roll, and it manages to bite you.
Can I respond with shield block? Or wait, if I do shield block, I have to choose between shield block and attack of opportunity, right?
Yes. However, an attack of opportunity is unlikely in this situation, so shield block would be a good choice.
All right, I'll do shield block.
Okay.
Do I click that and roll it?
Yeah, click on that to tell me what it. So you snap your shield into place to ward off a blow. Shield prevents you from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness. You and the shield each take any remaining damage, possibly breaking or destroying the shield. Yeah. So let's see here. It's only 2, and you have your shield's got a hardness of 2. I know that, so you're fine.
Cool.
All right. And the last rat also thinks you being right there is a great idea. So it's also going to attack and bite you. But you can't get your shield in place in time because this one is biting you around the other one. So you take 2 points of damage.
All right. Where do I mark that?
In your hit points.
So current would go down to 21.
Yep.
All right. Can I take attack of opportunity on that rat?
No.
No.
You used your reaction to shield block.
But this is a second attack, isn't it?
It's a separate attack, but you only get one reaction per round.
Oh, okay, got it. Sorry.
Yep. No,
So-
it's fine. All right, and since you've used yours, now it's going back around to the top, and it's Ty's turn again.
All right,
So,
Ty.
Yeah.
So since I have a shield too, I'm just wondering, like, so would that reduce it from 12 to 10 hit points on the shield? Like, does the shield take the 2 damage or negate it?
So the shield, depending on the type of shield, whether you have a wooden one or a metal one, you have a hardness rating. Your hardness rating has to be surpassed. And
Okay.
since you have a wooden shield, I think that's a hardness of 1. So the shield would then go down by 1 point in its hit points because it takes the damage first.
Gotcha.
Metal
Okay.
shields have a hardness of 2.
It has its own AC, basically. It has its own thing that it has to be surpassed. Okay.
Yeah. If you block something with your shield, because that's an active choice, you don't automatically do it.
Mhm.
If you block something with your shield's hardness takes away X amount of damage, and then you take hit point damage to the shield. So in this situation, you have taken 1 damage to your shield. Fang's got a metal shield, so that's 2 hardness, which means no hit point damage because the hardness wasn't surpassed.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
But I took damage the second time, right?
Yep, because you had a second attack, 2 attacks against you.
Got it.
Yep. So now it's, as I said, it's Ty's turn. Ty gets to go first this round because rat number 1 is also dead.
Okie dokie. Question for you. Is there anything in this area that I could hide behind?
There's a couple of smelly barrels of fish, but most of them are against the wall.
If there's
That's
anything,
okay.
if there's any way that I can like squeeze behind and duck in for cover, that's the first thing I'd like to do.
Sure. You can do so.
Or actually, I should ask about that. As far as flat-footedness goes, since Fangs is up there next to the 2 rats, are they technically flat-footed because there's an enemy? Like, does it work with the same way 5th edition works?
No.
Okay, so yeah, then I have to hide. So first things I'm going to do is dive behind one of those barrels and try to hide for my first action. So I guess that would be a stealth check.
That's a stealth check.
That's a 9, so I assume it's pretty damn obvious that I'm behind these barrels.
You tried to
barrels.
get there, but the barrels just made a ton of noise.
Yeah.
It's like,
Just like, you're like, hey, what you doing back there?
Damn it.
Behind the barrels.
Damn it, Fangs, you're not supposed to see me.
Right at you as you move the barrel because it makes a lot of noise. It's like,
That's okay. I'll use my second action to load my crossbow and third action to take a shot.
okay, take a shot.
I love your cat warping in reality back there.
Oh, yeah, it's going to happen a lot. That's a 20 to hit.
Ooh,
Nice.
20 hits.
hell yeah.
I got max damage as well. That's an 8 points of damage. To the
8 points of damage.
whichever, this
that
one's
rat goes down. Which one were you shooting?
we're going to shoot at that one right there.
Rat. This one?
Yes.
Okay. That rat is down. There is only 1 rat remaining.
How these
all,
fish
folks.
smell? Any good?
They smell pickled.
You know what? Can I use a free action? You just pick one up and take a bite.
Just a snack.
Sure.
Just a snack.
I'm a cat. What do you expect? That's my
Are you in the
turn.
same spot? Are you in the same spot, Tyrell, or did you move at all, or are you just
I'm
staying there?
I'm gonna. You're over here.
Okay,
No.
fair enough. That's it. That's it for me, though.
Who's next?
So it's you.
Oh, it's me. I didn't hear. I must have dropped out. Alrighty then. So Lila's liking the odds so far. Seems that people are doing great, and she's not one to really exert herself if she doesn't need to. So, can I do 3 instances of guidance to just guide everybody for like one each action? They're all within range, and it's a 1 action cantrip. So can I do that? Can I just do that 3 times?
Yeah, you technically can.
I technically can, but can I?
You
Can I?
can.
Still?
I mean, that's.
There's just a rat left. Just one little rat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's just one little rat. Fangs has got it. He seems to be doing okay. I'm just gonna be like, hey, you're all gonna do great. I'm just gonna cast guidance 3 times. Like, you're gonna do awesome, and you're gonna do awesome, and you're gonna do awesome, and then we're all gonna go to the swamp to get some mushroom stew.
Things is just like, I feel so supported right now.
Yeah, you're all great. Really
Maybe-
proud of you.
Maybe you can make a soup out of all this fish right here.
I would love to do that. I can't walk over there. All that guiding is really taking it out of me for this turn. So I'll look later. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn. I won't even click the button. Oh, I'll do it once just for funsies. Whoop. There we go. Times 3. Guidance. Everyone gets +1 on their next action thing. Whatever.
Hell yeah.
All right, and so it's now Raina's turn.
Ooh, I don't know if I can even get in range of the rat. Because what do you say? Does it take an action to draw a weapon?
Takes an action to draw a weapon, and it's about, so it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to get to that corner or the other corner.
Oh, okay. I guess that was the question. Does diagonally that counts just as 5? Or is it, can you go diagonally?
Your first diagonal step is always 5 feet, so
Okay.
doesn't matter
Oh.
doesn't matter on the rest of it at this point. So
Okay. Then, yep, I'll take the action to move up to the rat, draw my dagger, and try to stab it.
okay,
Because I'm stabby. So let's see. Ooh, where did it go?
Your guidance. +1 on
Yay.
this guy.
Do I just click the dagger?
yep. So you rolled a 12, you miss.
Oh,
You take a swipe at it, but the rat kind of hunches its back and goes from like up like this to down like this, and it kind of goes as you swipe over the top of it, just like that weird little like rodent body possibilities that it just popped its body just a little bit to avoid you.
Ugh.
All right, and now it's Fang's turn.
And Fangs is just like, you have been alive way too long, little buddy. And just immediately goes for the grab and punch.
Yep.
So just picks it up and punches it in the face.
Okay.
So that's going to be another. That's 1 action, right?
Yep.
Okay. And there's a +1 to that.
Yep.
Ooh.
Does
So
that
that's a 15. You you do manage to smack it pretty well. And
But-
it's yeah.
does that kill it?
No, you did only 5 damage. It took
no.
the blow right upside its head and goes, just kind of like smacks it. Its head turns to the side, and it just looks back at you with that evil glare. When you've seen in movies where where the guy punches somebody and the person just kind of like turns their head back and looks like oh, you're in trouble now. That's exactly what this one is.
Fangs is going to try and snap its neck now.
Oh,
You're gonna
Just
attack
second
again?
twist it like a can.
Okay. So when you roll, you roll again,
Mm-hmm.
and you get a -4
Oh,
for attacking a second time.
Mhm.
So you miss. You take a second swipe at it, and it does the little jukes and dodges out of the way.
huh.
Might as well go for 3. Hail Mary.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yeet it again, like I did the other one.
You got this, buddy. I have faith in you.
I have never had this hard of a time killing a rat. Not that I've tried before, Uncle Jeffrey. I swear.
Just kill it already.
Oh, okay. Maybe not though.
You rolled a 22, and you subtract 8 from that.
Oh wow.
For a
Ooh.
third
so
attack,
four-
it is -8.
That's
That's still an 18, right?
14.
No, 14.
So 14.
Wait, 20.
Wow.
Oh, -8, right.
Yep.
Oh.
22 minus 8 is 14.
What about the +1 from guidance?
Nope.
You gotta use that.
Only counts on the first attack.
Okay,
You do successfully hit it this time.
cool.
You just kind of come up like you did this pugilist rounds. You did a cross, you did a jab, and dodged the jab, and then you came in with a cross uppercut, and it went down.
Oh, actually,
Right.
it was a toss.
Yeah, you caught it, and it just took the blow right to the jaw, and it's down.
Awesome.
Yay, I knew you could do it. Everyone's so talented. Oh, good job.
Finally managed to murder a rat.
Good job, Lenny. I had faith in you.
You, Uncle Jeffrey.
All
Lenny.
right, so we finished our first combat. We're going to take a break here, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with everybody as we move forward with the story.
I'm gonna look through these fish barrels.
See you soon.
Bye.
Baby.
One.
Oh, see these little fishes. These are the
Hello,
best
everyone,
kinds.
and welcome back to our adventure on Secrets of Small Gods. We are just finishing ourselves up on our break, and we're going to invite you all back to join us again shortly. We're having a good time overall. I did successfully find the correct map, which is
Woohoo!
always good news.
Hooray.
It is a massively large map, I think. Let me see if I can find where the lines are on it to compare. Just a second. Each barrel should be, yeah, there
1,000
we
feet wide.
go. It is very, very tall, is the key here. It's a very, very tall map. So we'll be jumping back over there very soon to the correct map. In the meantime, if we could have a perception roll from everyone.
Love perception checks.
Ooh,
Well,
That's a 14 for Ty.
the fish smell or something is.
oh, I am. Even though I'm like loading as much pickled fish as I can into my little basket and like eating a couple every now and then, I'm got my head on a swivel.
I think
I'm
I'm
gonna take some of these. These are good.
Yeah, these aren't too bad. Not as good as they had in Absalom, but they're not too bad.
But Absalom's far away.
Oh, it's
These are
crazy
right
far
here.
away.
These are right here.
Things
Okay.
just happen like this and just swallows it whole. They're all right.
Man after my own heart.
All right. So, what you're going to encounter now is a very distinct smell. Anyone who rolled over a 15 or higher, with the smell of pickled fish all around, it makes it a little more difficult, will notice a very distinct smell. It's kind of a disturbing odor. You're not exactly sure what it's doing.
It's stinking.
Disturbing how? Like middle school classroom disturbing or like open sewer disturbing?
Or like that body disturbing.
Like a cross between the two.
Okay.
We gave 3 options.
It smells real bad, y'all.
So
I smell the fish.
This smells like the captain's secret cellar.
I just got nothing but vinegar up in my nose right now. It is pungent. It is astringent. It is just terrible.
So what you're smelling,
Fish.
however, Lila, is a very familiar smell to you.
Okay.
You know this smell. It's been haunting you for weeks in your swamp.
This is bad swamp smell.
This is the smell of the bad swamp. Your wrecked bodies are over in this area. You've killed them off, right? So you've taken care of it. You're ready to go. But you can smell the bad swamp smell down this way.
The bad swamp. It's the bad swamp.
Yep. So if you head on over to the new map, you'll see.
Yeah, we're there. Is it more powerful if I go down the hole? If I go closer to it, does it smell like worse?
Yep, it gets a little stronger.
This is the bad swamp.
This is the bad swamp.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and load up my crossbow again and just have that at the ready as we head on down.
Yeah, good idea. How are you doing, Fangs? You need any help? I don't have any healing. Are you doing okay?
Both hands cupped over his nose and mouth, just like, I'm fine. He's got one hand like that, the other one he's covering up Jeffrey's nose for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I didn't smell it before, as we move closer, definitely start smelling bad swamp, huh?
As you get out of the room full of broken fish and broken pickled fish barrels, you start to smell everything as you get deeper in. So all of you will start to smell this.
Yeah.
Oh god, worse. I was not expecting worse. Was anyone else expecting worse? Because I was expecting better.
No, I think it's gonna get even more worse.
I have a question.
Just like tie a leg around her face.
Not the direction I was hoping for.
No, it's probably not. So
Oh,
as you
Jeffrey,
guys,
are you cool with this?
as you come down, after squeezing through that little, after walking through the hole, because that's a 10-foot wide hole. It's kind of big. Um, you do come to a cliff going down, and in there, there seems to be this large string of caverns underneath the streets of Otari. So who is going to climb in? Oh, I got some pause cards. What's up?
I think Tybalt wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
Scruffy, I think you wanted to say you were trying to say something before.
Oh, I was just gonna make a quip. It's all good.
Feel free to quip. Quipping is good.
It's hard to quit. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get a word in.
Okay, fine. So as we were walking down and I'm starting to smell this aroma, it came to my mind that old Lila there, wasn't she from the swamp? I'm going to kind of just sidle over to her and kind of take a sniff, try to compare the two.
I smell better than the swamp.
Yeah,
Better,
she
cat.
she
Whoa, is it
definitely smells better than the swamp. And she does not smell like this smell. She does smell like she lives near a swamp, and it is a distinct smell if you've ever lived near a swamp. Things and people that spend time around the swamp smell like this. She smells like she lives near a swamp, not like she's soaking in it. And I know this simply because I grew up near a swamp. I know the smell. It's there.
Watch your sniffer, kid.
Pardon me, ma'am. I apologize. I just, wanted to make sure. You can never be too careful. And I've heard plenty of stories going down with a brand new companion who turned out to be evil all along. So I'm just making sure. It's all good. No offense. No offense.
I'll have you know I'm not evil.
Good idea.
I think I was muted, but I'm not evil.
Check everyone, just to make sure. Just to make sure. That seems like a real risk here. That is a very evil smell.
All right.
It smells like the swamp is wrong. I need to get to the bottom of it.
Let's have you all make an athletics check to climb down this cliff.
Before we do
This
that,
old woman to climb down this.
if I see this as a 10-foot cliff, I'm going to point out I have a climber's kit that might be able to help us out in this situation.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that's very true. It will definitely help you out with that.
Rope.
Yeah,
I
so
know I
climber's
have.
kit's got like rope and pitons and a hammer and all sorts of fun stuff.
Yet with
Yeah.
that, it lowers the DC. It does lower the difficulty to get down the cliff. So
Does it
with
say back out this way? That would probably be helpful.
yeah. So that's very helpful, and that's all set. So why don't you you take the time, set that up, and now you can all climb down the cliff. Roll an athletics check if you have not already.
Things
I
roll
got-
the two.
Thanks.
I'm going up
help me.
here, but very athletic.
Yeah. So fangs just swoop down really quickly.
Come on down, it's easy, guys.
Let's have you roll as well, please.
I want things to help an old woman down the cliff. I'm not doing this on my own.
Can I make an argument that for this to be acrobatics?
Unfortunately, no, because
Damn.
this is fierce strength climbing down.
Yeah, then that's an 8.
Yeah. You both you and Raina get stuck on the rope. You're like
It's like we're
you're,
both.
like, leaning back and like your feet slide out, and you're like, you don't critically fail, you don't get hurt in any way. You just have some really hilarious feet in the air moments, helping each other undo the struggles, and you get to try again.
I think it's probably because Lila is like bullying things into helping her down, and like they're focused on on me, or he's focused on me, while Tibble and Reyna are just like struggling without any assistance.
See, we should have had
I'm-
Fancy Eclipse of Insanity and Ben Fezzik, and just, since we're doing the Princess Bride thing, just carry us all
Yeah.
down.
You were
Yeah,
supposed to be
yeah,
this
that's what we
giant,
should have
this
done.
Colossus.
Can you make a roll to help someone?
Okay.
Does that make me Indigo Montoya in this situation? Because I have a rapier.
You are Leo, for sure.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that makes me.
I'm fine with this.
So did you say yes to me rolling to
Howdy.
help someone?
You can roll to help, yes.
And that's another athletics, right?
Yep.
Quite
Okay.
good.
So now you can help Tybalt down the down. Tybalt has to roll now
Okay, so I need a roll.
with a +1.
Title rolling with a +1. Yeah. That was a 13 this time.
You succeed in getting down this time.
Hey, my
Nice.
tail didn't get caught up in the rope this time. Just get back out of the way, god damn it!
You're doing great, guys. Friends.
All right. As you shimmy down and shuffle off here, you see this collection of strange mushrooms at the bottom of the cliff.
No, mushrooms.
Oh, think they taste good?
I want to check what kind of mushrooms these are.
Yep.
Because I love mushrooms.
Be forewarned. You're
Yeah.
down here. These mushrooms glow a little bit. It's very faint and dim, low light.
Don't love
But
that.
as you look along the path heading north from where you're at, it is pitch black.
I
If you do
would
not have dark
use
vision at this point, you will need to carry light with you if you do not have dark vision.
I think we all do, right?
I have low light.
I have low light vision, so I am going to use. I don't know. Well, I probably have a torch, but I was going to say I have a light spell, so I can cast that on.
Yeah.
I have,
I've also got a hooded lantern.
I have
Light.
dancing lights. I can do
Right.
dancing lights.
Yeah, casting a hooded lantern's great, or casting light. Do the Gandalf trick and go, and all of a sudden you've got a glowing staff. It's great choice.
I got dancing lights. I can put dancing lights up.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
as long as they're cantrips, you can
Yep.
continually recast them. They'll last for X
Oh,
number
shit,
of
no.
minutes usually.
I deleted. Oh no! I deleted spells. Oh crap! I deleted dancing lights.
You cast
Sorry.
it though.
Very funny. Warping in out of reality full fluke.
Dancing lights.
So you guys take a few moments to cast light and get yourselves prepared. All right.
We can't decide who. Everybody does it, and now it's like daylight.
If everybody else is casting spells, I'll just keep my lantern unlit so I don't waste the oil.
Yeah, don't waste the oil if you don't need to at this point.
And Fangs does have dark vision, so can I just roll for him to try and lick one of the mushrooms and see what happens?
Don't lick that mushroom. I'm looking at them.
No. You can try and lick it, but
Oh,
let's see. Hang on. I want to look at Lila's character sheet real quick.
I was going to say, yeah, I'd like to check the mushrooms also, since I have like herbalism and
Hey, are you?
medicine.
When you look at my character sheet, Janet messes me up. It like
Yeah, it
changes
does
the
mess with
last
you.
time I look at.
So I'm gonna click you. What we're gonna look at here is medicine is going to be the skill that you will roll.
Okay.
Or you can roll if you have a lower
Nature?
lower skill that's appropriate, like
I got nature.
and nature will also work. Medicine, nature, or a lore skill about something of that nature.
Oh, critical failure.
You should see mine.
Go ahead, lick it, Fangs. Give it a lick. I don't care. It's fine. It's probably fine.
Just like that.
You do
I
it,
want
just
the
check
little
on.
hand.
You're absolutely convinced that Lyra and Fangs are absolutely convinced these mushrooms are perfectly safe.
Yeah, it's fine.
Raina, however, says no.
Yeah, no. You two should really not.
If they were cooked, sure, but they're not.
He's just like, man,
Uh,
like, what?
Hmm.
Slowly puts it back down. Am I gonna die?
Did you lick it?
Maybe.
Little.
You're gonna
You
die.
won't die. You're
No,
gonna
no,
die. You'll be mostly dead.
I am going to hang on.
Estimate.
You did not actually lick it.
Hmm.
Okay, fair.
You got high percentile on that. 50% chance. Less than 50, you actually licked it.
So while they're trying to recreate the last scene from of Mice and Men, can I look down the corridor with my crossbow out, just make sure nothing's coming to come kill us?
Yeah, actually, as you look deeper down the tunnel, it continues and opens up into a large chamber with patches of glowing blue fungi up on the ceiling. This provides a dim light so you can see without the spells from behind that the others have cast. You can just barely make out very large, thick strands of webbing across the floor and walls of the cavern,
Web.
and stretching between the stalactites like shimmering curtains.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey everybody, real quick, I'm pretty sure there's some things of the 8-legged variety, over yonder that I don't know about y'all, but I'm not too keen to mess with. Anybody know how to make fire?
Fangs is just like looking perplexed. 8, 2. How many legs do you have, Uncle Jeffrey?
It's 4, you dumbass.
Can we all hear the rat or just him?
Make a torch. I
Okay.
can make a torch.
So you have you have a lantern full of oil, and you have a
Oh, I have more oil than that. I think you know where I'm going with this.
you have oil with lanterns. You have a crossbow. You also think you could probably get through if you moved slowly and carefully. With
I
your
reckon burn it down.
because you're like it's not any different than the training dummy wires. As you jumped and tumbled, you just have to be very careful to not hit one of the cords and announce that you're there.
Convinced that the big guy is going to be too delicate. Well,
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Now I'm just
around.
like, can anybody like magically cast fire or anything like that?
The ball.
Sorry, Tavo, can you repeat that?
I was just wondering, does anybody have the ability to magically create fire? If not, I have something I kind of want to try. But if you have the ability to do it, it'd make it a lot easier.
I can't make fire. Not magically. I've got a torch and a tinderbox.
That's okay. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to kind of lay out my plan to my friends here, and he'll pull out a vial of oil from his pack. He's got a few extra things of lantern oil. My idea is I'm going to throw this in that area, try to hit the biggest cluster of those webs over there. Then my idea is to wrap some cloth around this crossbow bolt, dip a little bit more of that oil in it, light it, fire it, whoosh, and howfully we'll be able to see whatever creepy crawlies are hidden and snipe them from the corner. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. How's that all sit with you?
And keep Fangs from playing the harp on the strings.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I don't know how to play the harp. He just looks confused.
Okay, thanks. Here's the deal. I'm gonna make a fire. You're gonna look for the bad guy, the creepy
Right.
crawlies. You're gonna run in and take a swing at it. That's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
Can you do that, buddy?
I can do that.
Awesome.
I can do that.
You don't stand out of your way.
He just whispered to Jeff really quick. Do again.
Yeah. So once everybody's prepared, what I'd like to do, like I said, I'm going to take some cloth, dip it in a little bit of that oil from the flask that I have, because I got flasks of oil. Wrap it around the crossbow bolt, and then dip it so it like lights on fire. Light it on fire, and then I'm going to throw that flask wherever I can see the biggest cluster of webs. Because in my head, if I set this on fire, whoosh, it's going to burn up all those webs and maybe illuminate whatever's hiding.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
All right, I'd like you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Anyone who can see into the room, let's arrange you so how it's going to work. So you're here at the top of the ledge, ready to throw. Anyone else who is
Okay.
whoever's immediately behind Ty here can also make a check. So who's going to be right behind Ty to make a check?
I guess that would probably be Fangs if he's supposed to run in there.
Yes.
Okay, we'll put you here. There you go. So the two of you may make checks.
That's a 12 for me.
And Ty?
One moment. I lost my sheet somehow. There we go.
All right.
Whoa. That feels unearned, but let's go for it.
Because the two of you are looking at this together, you also you actually see where the giant spider is.
What? There's a spider in here? No way.
Right?
One,
Shocker.
two, he counts them. That is 8 legs. I found it.
You counted really high, buddy. I'm proud of you.
I did it.
High five.
And you're not letting me grab the token that you... I found stats for all the monsters in the manual, but apparently I don't get to have tokens. So hang on. Here we go. Can I... No, you're not letting me drag that out. Okay, hang on. All right, just a second. Oops, that is not how you spell spider.
SP.
We'll go with this one. You can spot the spider right up here across the room from you. You have you now have a crossbow that is fire ready.
Ooh.
This is within range. You can hit this if you roll well. I lost you. No audio.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was muted. Can I throw my flask at him with one action and then fire my crossbow with the second action?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's 40 feet. That's going to be a difficult athletics check to throw
Okay.
that.
Okay, so
You
If it's
could
strength,
have
the big guy throw it.
it's strength based. If it's athletics.
Okay.
Fangs would be better to make the throw than you.
Okay, so I'm going to pass the flask to Fangs, tell him to throw it, and I'm going to hold that action when I see it strike, tink, shoot the crossbow.
Okay.
Right. And
Roll athletics.
wait, me or him?
You.
Roll athletics.
Okay, let me pull that up. Sorry, been having just.
Does anyone want to make sure that he throws well?
Yes.
Oh, I could guide you. Hang
Hey,
on, let
throw
me get
it.
right.
Ooh, nice call.
Guide good. Throw
Should I
it at the spider. Throw it at the spider.
Oh, I've figured out what spiders are.
Yep. You saw it. You threw. You rolled a 22 with the guidance on that.
Yeet. Somehow Fangs knows what yeet is, I guess.
You hit it.
That's a
Yay.
22 to
Yeah.
shoot.
It is
Is that-
now
Wide
So-
of the fire.
22 hits.
Oh yeah.
So roll your damage for your shot.
Good shot.
Good job.
It's only 2 points
Good
of piercing.
job.
That was pretty weak. But does it catch on fire then?
It does catch on fire
Heck
because
yeah.
it is covered in oil, and you shot it with a flaming crossbow.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there's the spider. It's so
Oh.
small.
It's a giant one up here.
It's so little. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
same
see.
size as you.
It's
I know.
on fire. You can see it.
It's a medium-sized creature. It is not a tiny or small creature. It is medium-sized,
And on fire.
and it's on fire now. Yes,
Why
Yeah.
can't I see it on the map?
It kind of blends in a little bit.
you're gonna have to. Yeah, it blends in.
Oh, it's just way further up, I think, than I was
Yeah.
looking. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of trouble with Roll20, but I think I see it. It's like the purple thing that keeps going out.
Yep, that's me clicking on it and triggering it. Oh, there we got pink on it again. So everybody has a different color when they click and hold with their mouse button. So
I'm blue.
yes, you are a dark blue.
Oh, I guess I'm like turquoise. Cool. Yeah, I like turquoise.
So
I got it.
the thing's on fire. I need you to roll 1d4 and roll 20, please.
All of us or me?
Nope. We're gonna have that's gonna be time.
Oh,
So you said
that
1d4?
1d4.
Okay.
It's taking 1d4 per round damage.
Nice. So 3 points of fire damage.
ooh.
What is its move? Hang on. Drive. Okay. So the spider is now aware of you all. Roll initiative.
Ooh.
That's fair.
But this spider's on fire. So
The spider is on fire.
wait.
And on its
wait,
turn,
wait. Click myself and then click initiative.
yes.
Not bad. 16. That should not have been stealth, though. That should have been perception.
Oh
Man,
man, you're rolling hot tonight.
fingers on the initiative rolls.
11, 13, 16. 18. Wow, nice.
My initiative should be 3 less. I rolled the wrong thing, so it's a 13 for me.
Yep, not a worry. So now I get to roll for the spider.
Oida.
And dang. Okay, spider, and then we got and things you're just fine going slow. It is the spider's turn. Spider goes first.
Well, it does have fire under its.
It is on fire. So I need you to roll another 1d4 because this is its turn, and we'll do these on its turn.
You got it. That's another 3.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah!
So the first thing it does is it strides. 10, 15, 20. It reaches here.
Oh wow.
And
Does it-
then it's going to attack.
Does it burn up any
And
webs as
hang
it's
on.
going?
It has it literally just shoots. It shoots web at you. And it shoots web at Ty because Ty is the one right in front of it.
And you pissed it off.
Oh shit! Is
Oh,
the webbing on fire? Like, am I being Molotov cocktailed here?
No, no. The spider's webbing is not on fire because you didn't hit its hit the right spot of it to have that happen.
Oh, hey, wait. Is it within range where I can take an attack of opportunity?
No, it's not.
Okay,
It is only 25 feet from you.
got it.
So now that is what did you wait? What's your AC, Ty?
Currently it's 18, but if I need to, I can use Nimble Dodge.
It missed.
Okay.
Nibble dodge.
It dropped. A string of webbing just smacks the wall right next to you, and you're like, "Oh, okay." And now it is Raina's turn.
Okay. Well, I'll probably go for the same things with the rats and try the scatter scree. Although, do I have to move for line of sight, or can I peek under the big guy?
You're
Or is it
within line of
Raina's
sight.
turn?
Yeah, you're within line of sight. Your ally doesn't take up the full 5 feet, but you know, if somebody starts swinging their fists or a weapon around, 5 feet's a pretty good square to be away from.
Okay, then yes. Where did it go? And I know it's not going to show up, so. Didn't we say that? Reflex save?
And it is a basic saving throw, basic reflex.
Do I need a target, or is it just based off of reflex?
It's just based off a you target, but it's it deals 2 contiguous 5-foot cubes. So, dice. I got to roll for the save. It dodges. It doesn't take any damage. All right. And now it is Lila's turn.
Oh, all right. Can you put like a ring or a token or a marker on this spider or something? I can barely see the thing.
Can you see the blue
yeah.
dot?
I can see the blue dot. Yeah, that's great. Just something to like.
There. It's double dot.
Oh, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So we've got a burning spider and could I see it from where I am? It feels like I might be obscured by this big lunk over here.
You can see it. Yes, you can see it.
I can see it. Okay. In that case, I will not move, so I can use my actions as much as I can, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take one action to cast Buzzing Bites on the spider, and
Okay.
just to really twist it, it's gonna look like just like smaller spiders are crawling all over it and biting it. So I need a Fortitude saving throw, which is a 16, I guess. It's not a 17 anymore. I don't know what happened, but that's fine. I went down.
Okay. So, and that's a Fortitude saving throw. So,
Yeah.
and it takes 1 point of damage. It does not ignore them completely, but it does take some damage. It seems to
look at that.
pinch a little bit.
I rolled so bad.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, well, every point counts, and I'm gonna be like, for my last 2 actions, I'll do double guidance and just say Tybalt and thanks. That was a really great first attack with the fire. Keep doing that. Guide both of them.
Okay. It is.
That's my turn.
It's Ty's turn.
I love it when it's Ty's turn. Okay, so you
You feel
know,
guided, Ty?
I'm feeling pretty guided right now. Now I have a bit of a question for you. My good old buddy Fangs here. Could I use him as cover?
No,
Oh,
Sorry, can folks hear me?
yeah.
we can hear you, but we've lost your I've lost your video.
I've got your
Oh,
video
that's
back.
weird.
I can see him.
Also, wasn't I supposed to go this combat round, or did I get skipped for some reason?
You have not. It's not been your
It
turn.
hasn't
yet.
been the end of a round yet.
Oh, but he was first, right?
No.
No,
The
he just
spider
got
was
attacked first.
Oh, okay, sorry. Confused. My bad.
You had basically had a surprise round on the spider because you guys decided to plan well, and I liked it. So
Got it. Sorry. And you said you can't see me?
I can't.
No.
I cannot.
I can.
Your video's gone.
Video's not gone for
so
me.
Weird.
That's fine. If it's not
weird.
gone completely, it's as long as you know. As long as Scruffy can see it, we're good.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I did have some sort of screen glitch, which is why I interrupted to ask if maybe folks weren't hearing me, but sounds like it's just a partial glitch. Sorry, didn't mean to
Yeah.
interrupt.
No, it's actually
No
it's
big
really
deal.
weird. I can't see you in my control room either, but I can see you on the OBS app. And I'm actually looking on Twitch right now, and you're still there. So
Okay.
I don't know why it's working, but it's working.
Yeah.
It's going. So all right.
Yeah.
So it is Ty's turn to go at the fighter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what Ty's gonna do. He's gonna use his first action to load his crossbow because he has to do that. And then he's gonna take a shot at the spider.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit.
Ooh,
21.
21 to hit.
You hit.
hell yeah.
I assume he's not flat. The spider's not flat-footed.
No, the spider would not be flat-footed at this point.
7 points of damage.
The spider takes that one right through the thorax and drops. It just kind of goes.
Oh, that's it?
You guys took out the spider. It's still burning, by the way. You can smell cooked spider going.
Hey, Fangs. I don't know if you
Spider's
know
so
this.
delicious.
I've heard that spiders taste like crab legs. You should go try that out.
They
Oh.
do. They do taste like crab
Grabs
legs.
the leg. Okay. Ulfer Fangs would like that. I don't know if he would like the taste of that. He might. He is part. He's a dumpier.
I mean, it's up to you guys what you want to do. Feel free to move deeper into the cavern. Are you guys going to do anything in this cave?
Well, before we go too far ahead, are there any other creepy crawlies or anything like skittering around now
Yeah.
that we got a big burning thing in the center of the room?
Is there any egg sacks?
You're going to basically search and check the room for anything else that you might be able to that might come out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're searching the room. Go ahead and roll
You want a
a perception.
perception check?
Can I help with that?
Yeah, feel free to search as well. You can all take it. You can all search this one.
Yay!
Very
Looking
good.
shiny.
Ooh, 8.
It's getting too smoky with that spider.
Yeah, eat that spider up, Fangs. We gotta get out of here.
He's
Okay.
just sucking
I'll
it
move
dry.
you all into the room.
That tracks. He's too distracted eating that spider leg.
Still a 6.
Oh my god,
All right.
I've rolled trash for everything but to hit. It's weird.
Perfect. Don't worry.
You guys have gotten here. So you get this little party of folks has done pretty decently through here, and you can continue to move forward if you wish.
Yes, carefully. Yeah.
Hope there's more spiders, did you call them, to punch.
Are you doing like a turkey leg thing, but with a spider leg?
Yes,
so.
but also because he's a Dompier, he's sucking it dry instead of eating it.
pulling a crab leg, sucking out the meat from the leg. Yep. Okay.
Sounds good.
Low key, he was doing the same thing on the boat ride over. It was really weird. I just go with it.
I like what I like.
All
What?
right.
So what do you see at the cross section?
When you reach this little spot, you have two path options: one continuing forward from you, and one going to the right.
I don't know about you.
So there's a.
Is there any indication where that smell is?
Hang on. So as in here, the to the right here, there's actually this spot right here is actually barricaded off.
Ah.
Ooh.
That looks
Hey,
suspicious.
Fangs, I bet you there's treasure behind that barricade.
Ooh, treasure?
Go punch through that.
You see, the moment you say the word treasure, you see Ty's ears just like perk up and point directly at the sound.
Can I roll to run up and punch the barricade?
Yeah, you guys can destroy the barricade. It does take time, but
could
feel
just
free
lift the
to destroy the barricade.
Would that be an athletics check again? Oh, or unarmed fist, I guess. I guess that would be an attack, right?
Yeah,
You could just
you guys can
take
take
the
time to
pieces.
dismantle the barricade.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
being a
we're
little
punching
noisy,
it.
so
He's punching it.
feel free to roll.
I was gonna say, keep a lookout the other direction.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ty
roll
will keep an eye down.
Perception?
Yep.
And I did roll 27 on that punching the barricade real hard thing.
All right, Ty, looks like we're perceptive.
It's about time,
Fangs,
Raina.
Fangs, you could have just lifted the pieces off, but I guess punching
All
it
right.
works too.
There is nothing coming from the from this direction. What you're hearing,
Oh.
and this is just Raina, because there's a lot of extra noise with Fangs dismantling a barricade that was built here.
Fair.
There is over this way, on the other side of the barricade, a faint clattering noise.
Oh, not clattering.
Hmm.
Hate clattering.
Why don't Lila? Why don't you roll, real quick? Raina, do you make everyone aware of the clattering noise?
What am I rolling? All right,
Roll.
let's roll this
Or like
one.
something moving or like mechanical or
Uh,
I was
Roll
Riley's a little
your-
bit
I want you to
hearing
roll
something.
perception, Lila.
slow down. I got you your perception. 7.
Okay. Since you know what you're listening for, you do hear it,
Mhm.
and it sounds like what happens when two bucks fight in the fall during the rut.
Oh,
Click, 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 click together.
can you make it a swamp-based animal, Redding? Right, I know what you mean. It sounds
Deer
like
live in the swamp. Trust me, they live in swamps. They love swamps.
so do moose. Actually, moose love swamps. It
So-
sounds like a moose is fighting another moose. I don't know what voice I'm doing for Lily. I'm just working on it. I kind of like this old lady, this old New York lady.
So there is clattering coming from this direction, but
All right,
nothing you can hear from over here.
We should go away from the clattering.
yeah, but someone said treasure.
Feel like we
did
should
say-
go towards it, right? That's where the things to punch are.
I guess so. You go ahead.
I'll just go ahead and load my crossbow and have that up as Fangs is demolishing that barricade, and whatever's making that clattering sound, Ty's just gonna, go ahead and fire whenever that comes into view.
All right, so there's nothing. You don't see anything. You sit here for a little bit. The clattering is just there.
Hmm.
Are you going to go down and are you going to head down to explore that section?
Yeah, thanks. Go
Uh,
check it out.
Yeah, I think
I'll be
things
right behind you.
Okay.
go on ahead. I'll check that the coast is clear, guys.
Yeah,
Just,
I'll
uh,
follow
yeah.
behind
A little
things.
bit here. There we go. All right. So beyond the barricade, an old cavern corridor winds down into the earth, ending in an ancient burial vault,
Oh, not a burial.
lit by a strange torch with blue flame. Alcoves line the walls, each one containing a rotted wooden coffin, while the center of the room has a raised platform with holding a stone sarcophagus.
Oh, this is where treasure would be.
And
This
one
is
of the lids slides off as a skeleton rises up.
Yes.
Ka-chunk!
Skeletons.
crossbow
And that's
fold.
where we're gonna leave it.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh, we're gonna leave it there. Cliffhanger.
dun dun
Telling
dun.
There are skeletons available for you now. You know this. You'll come back and get more info once we're done. But yeah, this is where we're gonna leave it. It's already 4:45. It's been almost 3 hours of play. We're happy. Things are great. There's no XP yet because we are doing milestone leveling in this game. So we're gonna keep moving forward as we go on, and you'll all be set. It's not a big deal. We've got 1 month until our next game. Hopefully, I can get what's left of the issues with this dang system fixed because oh my gosh, this is a pain in the butt. But it'll be good. We're all set here, and I think that's good. Yeah. Once again, I'm Jen Giggles. Anybody else wants to say goodbye? Feel free. Let's go the same order if you missed out. If you feel like you missed out, but I'm glad you're all here. Yeah. We'll see you in a month. And then next week, GM Lee is back with the with his game. Yes, the Wonderland Complications. So that'll be exciting.
I don't know if anyone else will be.
I won't be present in any way for that. I have other activities going on, so we'll make sure there's a producer and everything available for them. But if you're a player, well, you'll get to see our players back again. And then at the end of the month, we have The Light of Cinders. Will be the last game for week 4 of the month, and I will see all of you then.
I'll be there for that one.
Plug stuff or
Yeah, take your chance, plug your stuff.
Sure. I'll always plug my stuff. You should, hello, thank you for watching, everyone. Listen to Nothing to Fear, a podcast I do about horror movies. Everywhere you can get podcasts. Nothing to Fear, every Monday.
Well, I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I said I have nothing to plug. So, Scruffy?
Sorry. I'm Scruffy Wanderer. Also, Matthew R. Dawson is my name. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as @Scruffy Wanderer. You can also find me every Monday and Wednesday on the Random Rhapsody Network. We're getting ready to run Curse of Strahd. It's going to be awesome. So come check us out.
And you can find me on Twitter at ThadBoy with 2 Y's. Eventually, I will have things to plug because I am a writer. I'm actually working on a novel. Fingers crossed soon things will be happening with that. But for now, I've got nothing to plug but Twitter. Also, I write hard drive, I guess.
All good. We'll see everybody then in a month for the next session of Secrets of Small Gods.
Bye.
Bye.
We did it!
We did it!
Bye.